I'm afraid that's already been sold. What? You mean like all of it? Nobody in their right mind could possibly want all of this. Yes, all of it, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not going to roll over that easily. Whether I earn that extra 20,000 or not hinges on whether I can get this stuff. Please, you gotta help me out. I'm afraid it's out of my hands. Could you get in touch with the buyer? Tell them I'm willing to negotiate. I suppose that wouldn't be an issue, but actually, would you mind waiting for just a moment? She said she'd be by ASAP. There she is. Even as I'm speaking with the sales clerk, a girl wearing a hoodie comes in. She got a tiny frame and a doe-eyed face. Hey, I've got to pick up something I reserved, she says. This must be the customer the clerk was talking about. Please pardon my intrusion, but would you be willing to let me have these diet drinks? I bowed deep and my costume had wobbles all around. Wait, what? I'll pay you double what they're worth. No can do. Never seen this brand before. Super curious about it. Sure you don't need this many though. I do. I make my living with my body. This is about how much I'll need. Oh wow, the sales clerk interjects. What sort of work do you do exactly? I'm a martial artist. I fight at a place called Bride. You might have heard of it. It's one of the more popular hotspots in Shibuya these days. Oh, I know the place, the sales clerk says, brimming with sudden excitement. The pub where they have cosplay martial arts competitions, right? Hold on, what are we talking about now? What's Bride? Since you never heard of the place. It's a nightlife spot where ladies cosplay as anime characters, but they fight for real. I've been wanting to check it out, but they've hit their membership cap, the sales clerk explains. At present, the exclusive Bride has already exceeded its allotted number of members and is not accepting new ones. Given the buzz about how both the costumes and the fights are already something to see, memberships that are auctioned off online command quite high prices. So then, you must be pretty strong, huh? She says to the girl. Well, I may not look it, but I'm the current champion. The girl proudly adopts a fighting stance. Would you accept a challenge from me? I asked. A challenge? If I win, you have to let me have all of this. The girl breaks into a confident smile. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with here? She asked. I intend to find out. Oh, wow, the sales clerk exclaims. I've just got to see this. Glad to have them hanging on us. Well, if you're that set on it, then sure, I accept your challenge. Sweet. You've established the terms. This burning hammer may yet be mine. The girl cracks her knuckles, clearly eager for a fight. I've got to win this. Somehow or another, I have got to. I've got to be good at something. Facing off against this fighter is going to show me what I'm made of. I address my opponent. And by challenge, I naturally mean rock, paper, scissors. Rhyming game? Ourselves a straight up fight. Alright, let's do rock, paper, scissors. Let's do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Girl goes slack-jawed in surprise. Yeah! And if I win, you have to let me have those diet drinks. Rock, paper, scissors. Sure, whatever. Okay, I accept. Here we go. Ready my fist. 1, 2, 3, shoot. I've lost. We're doing best out of 3, right? What? 1, 2, 3. Tama. I lose again? And I even tried to change it up by throwing paper twice in a row? So yeah, we're doing first of 3, right? Huh? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're done. Yet again, I lose. My reverse psychology has backfired. Okay, now that we're done warming up, want to do this for real? I'm sure. Shoot, shoot, shoot. At least win once, Tama. This goes on for a good 30 minutes. We've thrown more times than I can even count, and I haven't won once. Reverse psychology, reverse psychology, even reverse psychology. She sees through me every time. I'm terrible at this. Beyond terrible. How? How can someone be this bad at rock, paper, scissors? I want to keep going until I win at least once, but the girl's clearly pretty fed up. This sucks, but I've reached my limit. Time's up. Right around now, there's someone else who's been told that his time is up, and he's in quite a predicament. This is Junichi Yanagashita. The ruthless ultimatum was issued by none other than Minorikawa. Interesting. Yeah, this is a good 20 minutes. What the hell happened? Time's up! Minorikawa had enough. You have customers for a product that doesn't even exist, then try to sell them something else. It's a classic con. You've got it all wrong. I am selling Burning Hammer, I swear. Liar! I bet you're even planning on trying to hustle the price with those little magic tricks. What? No, I'm not. You gotta believe me. Oh yeah? Minorikawa sneered. Then just where is this Burning Hammer of yours, huh? Go on, tell me. He grabbed Yanagashita by the collar. Hey now, easy there, sir. Tell me. Please, just let me go. He said, tell me. I'm a pacifist, Yanagashita cried. You're a what now? Minorikawa scowled. A pacifist. I demand 3 million yen or reparations. Yanagashita shook free of Minorikawa's grasp and shoved a hand in his face. For a change. Reparations? Minorikawa faltered, baffled by this unexpected counterattack. Yeah, pay up, Yanagashita demanded. 3 million yen of reparations. He seemed to have forgotten his customers entirely in his fury. Don't be absurd. Now I know you're a journalistic muckraker. Only a journalist would stoop so low. Hey everyone, look here. This man just assaulted me. Huh? Wait, hold on. I was just... Right here, folks. Now everyone can bear witness to the true face of the media. It's people like this guy who go around besmirching fine, upstanding citizens with trumped-up hogwash. Hey, wait, just a minute here. You're the one who's trying to sell a product that doesn't even exist. Ah, what? Yanagashita broke into a sudden fit of wailing. When Minorikawa turned to look back at the approaching crowd, his members glared at him with accusation. Ladies, Yanagashita begged, his voice and just burst with sobs. I am so sorry. I had this amazing diet aid that I was planning to offer to you all at a reasonable price, but it turns out I won't be able to sell it after all. This man is going to write a piece about how my product is bogus. My company's reputation is going to take a huge hit. Because of that, I won't even have a product to sell you. It's all going to be his fault. As he choked out his words, Yanagashita dropped to his knees in defeat. That's when the riot started. Minorikawa wasn't sure exactly when he blacked out. Oh, shit. When he came to, he was sprawled out on the floor, craning his neck. To look around, he saw no sign of Yanagashita or his customers. Only tattered flyers and busted chairs strewn about the room. There was a ring in his ears. The back of his head throbbed painfully. His arms felt too heavy to lift. It was like his entire body had been transformed into a lump of cement. Finally, he remembered. After Yanagashita's little act, the crowd had descended on Minorikawa from all sides in a frenzied free-for-all. Against an angry mob that size, he hadn't stood a chance. They had worked him over until he was black and blue. In the midst of the fracas, while the customers were distracted, he caught sight of Yanagashita sneaking out of the room. Clearly, the man was no stranger to worming his way out of sticky predicaments. Hey, Tama. Now, as he tried to piece together what had happened next, a mysterious figure loomed into his blurry vision. Sported, pointed ears, the top of his enormous head, along with a big, broad mouth. Whatever it wasn't human. Has death come for me at last, then? A smile of delight crossed Death's face. No doubt he had indeed come to eject Minorikawa from this mortal coil. If you're here to finish me off, then you're welcome to try, Minorikawa growled. But only if you beat me in a challenge fair and square. Uh-oh, Tama screwed. Minorikawa had never been one to give up easily. Even now, he refused to go down without a fight. A challenge, you say? Asked Death. Still, the bright grin on his face remained. That's right. I challenge you. That was all well and good, but Minorikawa's strength was gone. At best, he was only able to move one hand. Rock, paper, scissors. Minorikawa said, uh-oh. Tama screwed. In his current state, that was all he was capable of. Nonetheless, it counted as a challenge. If you beat me, he went on, then I am yours to do with as you please. For a while, Death was silent, then he nodded deeply. Alright then, I accept your challenge. And Summoner Cow and Death held out their hands. Minorikawa tried to throw a rock, but with several of his fingers broken, he couldn't quite curl them into a proper fist. Death, on the other hand, threw paper. I've lost. All at once, Minorikawa's last remaining energy drained from his body. Wah, wah, wah. Number 33. The Rampage. A simple complaint about the demo's delayed start turned into an argument with Mr. Miyanagashita and ultimately into an all-out melee. If only there had been some burning hammer around, this might never have happened. There must be something Tama can do about all this. The smart money's on her. Shoot, I should have finished Tama's first then. Oopsie. I jumped to this one because I thought it would have been fine, considering it was in the past.